I'm so glad that you missed that. That was awful. That was just awful.
Now I'm thinking about your mom going, what are you two on?
Are you two on?
Laughing gas, Carol.
Oh my God! What were you? You know what you were talking about? No, which segment? All of them.
Lofi.
Lofi, by the way, is Donald Trump.
Well, not necessarily.
Because Lofty is the funniest Oompa Loompa ever, played by Hugh Jackman in Wonka, the hit
not
Wonka.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. I'm sorry. That's right. Not Hugh Jackman.
Not Wolverine.
He'd look hideous. Look at that. You imagine him with a purple face?
What?
Imagine Wolverine with a purple face or an orange face.
Did you hear music out there?
I did. And green hair. Imagine Wolverine with green fucking hair.
Dude, I forgot to show you.
Anyway, segment 2, IDD, for those who know.
I got to show you this. Hold on.
Before we get into the... Oh, Lord.
Got something to show you.
Oh, boy.
We did pumpkins tonight at my house. Ooh. And I'd like to show you mine. Now, remember the season my Mets had? Who was the unlikely mascot that emerged?
Of the Mets?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Purple guy.
Grimace.
I give you the Grimace Mets pumpkin.
Oh, my God. That's actually well done.
Pretty good, right?
Pretty good. I like it.
Let's see. I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
I thought I did a pretty good job.
That's pretty good.
Never forget the Grimace Mets. I've been wearing Met shit for the past 10 days.
The Grimace Mets.
Not always by choice. It's
Incredible.
part of my wardrobe.
But anyway,
you didn't remember the whole Grimace thing?
I did.
Remember, like Grimace threw out the first pitch. And
I
then
just
they went
I
on the
forgot.
run?
I just forgot what it was.
Yeah.
I was like, I could picture him. Wait, what the fuck is that thing? And when you said McDonald's,
I said purple.
purple.
Then you said
That's
Grimace.
Grimace. Yeah, I just couldn't. I'm like, what is that thing? I'm looking right at it. I couldn't name it. But that's Pipey again. Another one. Pipey. Another one. Sent what? 4 more out. He did between segment 1 and segment 2. He sent 4 out.
Well, no, I was thinking a couple 2-run bombs.
He sent 4 out.
You think he sent 4 grand slams?
All 4 of them out.
4 grand slams.
4 grand. I get again.
Dude, okay, so Brian...
You couldn't do this in PlayStation set to the easy level.
Okay, so look, Brian just texted and said, while you were talking sports, discuss the over-under on the chances of ribs this weekend. Without Tommy, it says, without Tommy, not sure I'm feeling it.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
Not bad.
You're going to tease me like that? And because Tommy can't make it? You can leave him a rack, motherfucker. He can always come by. You know, it is Saturday. Oh, Tom, what if you stop by around 10 o'clock for some ribs? Oh, the football game's on, too. Or 11 o'clock. Like, we won't be out there. I think Tommy would show up.
No, this is during the day.
I know, but he could save you some ribs. Still, he's talking about not doing ribs at all now. I'm saying he should do the ribs and save you a rack. That's right, Brian. Me and you get a rack each, and you get a rack for T. T will show up Saturday night. There's a rack of ribs.
I'm actually going out with Casey that night.
Tom will show up that night.
After.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You
guys will be.
No, we won't.
You guys will be drooling vegetables.
No, we won't.
If you're watching Penn State, Ohio State,
I'm leaving to go. I'm getting a break. I'm going to get a break in the middle. Though. I'm going to get a much needed break right in the middle. Key. About 2 hours right in the middle. Bang. Just set you up for the night. So many good games on this weekend too. But anyway, before we get to this weekend, we have to look back at last weekend. I mean, you know,
a horrific weekend it was.
I mean, you have to. Wow. I mean, New Yorkers kind of took it on the chin this weekend. They did.
And that includes Monday night.
Yeah. I mean, so the thing is, what makes it a Hulk Hogan leg drop is the Patriots beating the Jets. And the Jets came in a 7. Now, here's how bad the Patriots are. The Patriots were a 7.5 point underdog.
At home.
At home to a team that was 2-5. That's how bad the Patriots are.
Somebody was saying the Jets are favored this week against the Texans.
You are on.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because
here come the Dodgers.
2
on, nobody out. Top of the 8th.
You are on the road and you're a 7.5-point favorite. Do you know how fucking bad that team has to be? And you're 2-5. You're not 5-0.
Yeah.
You're 2-5, and you're getting 7.5 points on these guys because they suck so bad. And yet they knocked Drake May out of the game. Concussion. Gee, who saw that coming?
That's when you said Monday on IDD.
Yeah. I mean, good God.
Yeah, because I remember I sent you a text and I'm like,
cheers to the first of many, Tom.
I was like,
Many
did Drake May
concussions.
get hurt? And you were like, I don't know. And then you were like, Pete said he got hurt for one series, whatever that means.
Pete was wishing on it. No. When he went into the tent, Pete knew should have known it was over. And yet Jacoby Brissett, who everyone was blaming for everything up there because they're donkeys, comes in against a defense that's supposed to be one of the 5 best in football. And what's the word I'm looking for?
Surgically.
What's the word I'm looking for? Manufactures not one, but 2 70-plus yard touchdown drives in the fourth quarter with no discernible weapons.
Did you say he authored 2 drives?
I could say he authored it. And he was in that novel.
He was just
Chapterly.
Chapterly.
He was Chapterly.
Oh, he was whipping the Jets' ass.
He
Chapterly.
was Chapterly.
He was Chapterly.
His receiving
bros.
core was me, Tom, and Brian. Okay, and he was lighting the he was what do we say off the air? That sauce has no what? No balls and no nuts. I mean, no schlong and no
no meatballs.
The no schlong sauce. Fucking Sauce Gardner.
Mediocre marinara.
Yes, with mediocre marinara on top. I mean, 2 drives.
What's going on with them?
In the fourth quarter. And then the post game is the best part.
What happened in the post game? I didn't really see that.
The post game, the guy,
Is that when Aaron was talking about the darkness?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Damian Woody was screaming about that.
This drama donkey, I mean, thinks to himself, you know what?
Will Smith is not bunting here.
We've been in that. We're in that dark place. And to find a way out
is embrace it.
Is really, you have to embrace that because that's what life's all about, finding a way out.
Was he Bane?
Fucking donkey.
Do you think he's Bane?
That was a donkey of the decade per press conference.
You really lived in the dark. I was born in
Bane. I was a man until I became a man. That's where Aaron Rodgers, that's where his head is at right now. He's so delusional, okay? He is so detached from reality. He thinks anyone with a brain is going to buy that. Because he's Aaron Rodgers. And this is partially Stephen A. Smith's fault because he fed this giant ego. He's a bad man who kept choking in the postseason.
Who fed that?
Stephen A. Smith.
No, Steve.
Every fucking, I couldn't stand it. He's a bad. It was as annoying as Cowboy fans.
Dude.
That and him going, he's a bad. And then every year he'd choke in the NFC title game.
Dude, one of the funniest moments on this show is when you were going off on Aaron Rodgers. And you were like, ooh, and he could throw a football through a needle in a haystack.
No, from his ass.
Oh,
from his ass cheeks.
Through a needle in a haystack. That was fucking hilarious.
That's how people talked about it.
God.
And he just kept choking in the postseason.
Going to their closer.
And by the way, not once did Aaron Rodgers take the blame for any of it. Never.
That's not cool.
Then there was 3 years of, I don't know, I might retire this year. Because I need the world to tell me they love me again, so I'll come back.
Thing's falling apart at the end.
I mean, he did that 3 years in a row.
That's like some Brett Favre shit.
That's A-Rod shit.
Favre did.
Yeah. I mean, I always said that this is the funniest line in the movie. Someone, you can't kill yourself. You love yourself too much. That's these guys. That's where Aaron Rodgers is. That's the clubhouse he plays in.
Do you remember when Favre used to do those press conferences and he'd basically ask himself questions all the time? He'd be like, I mean, do I think I can still play football? Sure I do. Sure. Do I want to go through everything that it takes to get ready for football? That's where I'm not sure. Do I see a world where I do still play? Of course. You know, but
That is literally.
I mean, it's just like, dude, shut the fuck up.
You are so full of yourself
God.
that you can conduct your own press conference at a press conference. And they replaced him with Aaron Rodgers. Oh, hey, let's have another narcissist for 20 years. What? I mean, let's watch him underachieve too. You know, the first volume was so riveting. Let's see the sequel. This is like, come on.
Sometimes do I sit back and think about all the times I've missed with my family? Sure, I do.
I mean,
Would I change it for anything? No.
you can't have the life without the suffer. It has to balance out. Something has
So
to balance out.
that is one of my pet peeves. Let us commit to not
ever talking.
not
like
ever
that.
talking like that. Okay, don't ask yourself questions.
I don't care how stoned we are.
That's right. No.
There's no excuse for that.
Yeah. I don't have to ask myself a question. I can just say what I'm thinking. I don't have to say, do I want to retire? I don't think so. No, I can say, I don't want to retire.
No, you say there's a lot to consider there.
Sure. It's not an easy decision.
This is not a yes/no answer.
No. You have to take some reflection.
Actually, it is. You donkey. Stop.
Right.
Get over yourself.
You have to take some reflection.
Oh my God! Reflect this. Yes or no?
Embrace the darkness.
Embrace the darkness. Aaron
Remember when
Rodgers,
Damian Woody was
you
like,
lose to the
he
fucking.
talking about darkness? What the hell is that?
You lose to the fucking Patriots. They knocked the starter out of the game, and your post game is we're
Okay,
gonna
hang
come
on.
through the darkness.
We have to zone in right now. It's top of the 8th. Yankees are up 6-5. The Dodgers have nobody out. The base is loaded. Gavin Lux is up. Counts 1-0. Boone just brought in Weaver.
Weaver's good, right?
He's been their closer.
Oh, right down the pipey.
That might have been the pitch to attack.
It's 1-1.
1-1.
Speaking of riveting, because Aaron Rodgers and riveting go hand in hand. They go.
Yankees trying to make
They
history
go
here.
hand in hand like duck sauce and dog. I can't say it. It's not even
Duck
that.
sauce and what?
They go hand in hand like duck sauce and dog shit. Fucking that's Aaron Rodgers and riveting. You decide which is which.
All right, folks. I don't know where he's going. I'm seeing duck sauce. I'm seeing dog shit.
It's like, yeah.
He thinks it's
Aaron
funny.
Rodgers is the dog shit, and the duck. By the way, duck sauce is wonderful. Who doesn't love duck sauce?
I like duck sauce.
If you like Chinese food, you love duck sauce, right?
Oh, good pitch.
You can dunk anything in it. The spare rib, the pork ends. You can dunk everything in it. You can put it on your you can put it on your fried rice. On the fried rice and
Yeah.
duck sauce. Oh,
I prefer the yum yum sauce.
I love the duck. Will you stop ruining the moment? My point is,
Dude, yum yum sauce.
duck sauce is better. The
The
point is,
yum yum sauce? Fuck no.
totally. In terms of dunking in it, yes, it is. Listen, the thing is this.
Maybe dunking.
Riveting is something you can't wait to the next thing.
You're still talking about riveting?
And then you've got Aaron Rodgers, who thinks he's riveting, but he's the polar. Like dog shit thinks it's duck sauce. No, you're not. You're dog shit. You're dog shit. Aaron Rodgers, you're dog shit.
I asked my family.
And a loser.
I asked my family tonight what they thought was worse, and it was split.
What? Dog shit and loser?
Dog shit and loser was split.
Aaron, you are dog shit and a loser.
John was like, dog shit's way worse. And Maddie was like, I mean, I kind of see, that's a tie game.
That's at least a tie game.
It's a tie
He hit
game.
it deep
Sack
enough.
fly. Does he get the guy to third? He did.
Yep. Wow.
That's a big tag up.
Yeah, it is, because the sack fly will give him the lead.
Because the sack fly gives him the lead now.
Dang nabbit.
Sack fly by Gavin Lux.
Now, see, this, Aaron, is riveting. You are just a loser, okay? And the fact
This
is,
is a great World Series.
I
game.
feel bad. I almost feel bad for these Jets fans because they went all in on this fucking loser.
You gotta feel for the Jets fans a bit.
You kind of do.
I mean-
They gave him everything.
Yeah.
They gave him everything he wanted.
Dude,
Everything he asked for, he
so
got.
I have to say something.
They just went and got Devontae Adams
I gotta
because you
give you
can't have
All
enough.
right, can I give you your flowers on something here?
Well,
I thought this was a great move by the Jets. Okay. And since day one, you said otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it because I thought, well, their quarterback situation has been so bad. You bring this guy in here, it's got to get better. But somehow, what happened? They call catcher's interference.
What does that mean?
Ohtani fouled the ball off. He must have hit the catcher's glove, so he gets first base.
What?
Up comes Mookie Betts with the bases loaded.
Get out of here. Oh, my God.
They call catcher interference.
Wow. Holy shit. Did
So
that
does he
happen?
hit his glove? He hit one of the little...
I don't know, man.
I think he hit one of the strings. I don't know if that
I
counts.
don't know if that counts. Wait.
Oh, he did clip his glove, I think.
Underneath it, maybe?
I think he clipped the top of it.
Yeah,
You see his hand.
Wow.
Oh, they're challenging it though.
I would challenge this.
Ohtani didn't.
Problem is, there's evidence to overturn it
That's a tough.
because you
Now
got
that they made the
you
call.
have to have enough to overturn it because they called it catcher interference.
Ohtani didn't react like he hit the glove.
Oh, he
he hit
did.
the
You,
glove without a
you
doubt.
see the inside of
Yeah,
it. Oh shit, they're right.
he hit the webbing.
Yeah, the ump got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, kudos to the ump. They got one right.
Well, it was funny because Ohtani looked back,
Mm-hmm.
and then the ump looked at him and went,
That's a fucking. I got news for you. That's a tough call. You're behind the play.
Yeah, that's not easy.
Fucking awesome ump. No wonder he's in the World Series. Shit, give the
Well,
guys.
I
You know,
think umps
we might
typically-
be the first show to give umps their flowers.
Fuck the umps. These guys have been bad.
But that call was great.
That was a good call.
Yeah.
But a lot of umps make that call because you can hear it.
Yeah.
You hear the bat hit the glove, and it sounds different.
Oh.
I think that's
Maybe he just heard.
That's typically how they make that call.
Maybe it
But
wasn't.
I wanted to show you a screenshot I took about the umps in the World Series.
Oh my. Well, you were giving me flowers about the Jets, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Flowers.
sorry.
Take the flowers.
I was giving you your
I don't get
flowers
flowers
because, well, I try to give you flowers. I talk about your takes. There it is.
Oh, that's gonna put him
Sack
ahead.
flies,
Wow,
gonna
that's
put 'em
deep, dude. Mookie all the way. To, go run, get.
We're gonna have
this.
another double tag up situation. Yep, the guy got the third.
In the bottom, top of the eighth, the Dodgers have
Dodgers playing
regained
small ball.
the lead, 7-6.
Bunch of walks and 2 sack flies.
Two deep sack flies.
And
Wow.
Yankee Stadium is anxious as fuck right now.
Wow.
This is the first lead the Dodgers have had all night.
Talk about trying to hold in a loaf right now.
The loaf's
Imagine
out. No, the loaf's out.
55,000
The
loaves.
loaf's out.
55,000 loaves.
There's 55,000.
That's a lot of
I
loaf.
think they're loaves at
Loaf.
this point.
It's a-
Loaves.
loaves.
There's no more F. It's loaves.
There's so many.
A loaf turns into into
The F,
loaves.
the F becomes a loaf.
Right. it absorbs.
Loaves.
It
It
absorbs
absorbs an
into
F.
the loaf.
As it goes through, it takes one with it. It's like the shark in Jaws. Some survive it. It gets one.
You say, is that a loaf? No, those are loaves.
Loaves.
Oh, Freddie Freeman up with a chance to add.
And he's up.
First
Loaves. 55,000 loaves.
They're all
right now.
sitting on them.
Oh my
They're
God.
all sitting on loaves.
There is a stench in Yankee Stadium. He just put it in the dirt. Oh my God. It's being matched by the loaf coming out of the pitcher right now.
The thing is, this closer came in with
He's
bases
gonna-
loaded, nobody out. All he's done is give up 2 fly balls.
He's got to be nervous. Freddie Freeman's up. This motherfucker's hotter than fucking sunburn right now. Jesus. This is not the guy you want to see in this moment.
He hasn't hit a home run tonight yet.
No, he
This
hasn't.
would be his time.
A single.
That would be 7 games in a row.
Two
Well,
and
last
one.
time he came out with the bases loaded, he did hit a 2-run single. That's
saying.
what changed this
Saying,
freaking game.
what if he hits another single? That would be solid right
Dude,
there.
did you see the 2 misplays where Cole didn't...
Yeah.
They could have got out of the inning. Cole didn't cover first.
I'll be hearing about this all day tomorrow at work if they lose because of this.
That happened to the Mets, to the Braves in that first game of the doubleheader, but they overcame it.
I gotta tell you.
What do you got to tell me? Did I give you enough flowers? Or did we keep getting cut off?
We were cut off. I'm sorry.
All right, so from the jump, you said this is never going to work. I remember when I texted my dad and asked him about it, he said it's the same thing that I've seen it before. Old quarterback comes in, no good. But you specifically talked about Aaron Rodgers just
Losing.
not being a leader,
He's none of it.
not being as good as everybody thinks he
Look
is.
at the teams he had. They were loaded. He should have won more than one Super Bowl.
Struck out Freddie Freeman.
That
Oh, and the Hart's coming up.
took nuts. There was some serious sack thrown on the bar right there.
Soto,
no.
Judge, and
Yeah.
Chisholm.
Yeah. Speaking
Not
of
to be confused with Chisholm coming up.
speaking of sack. So yeah,
I
Aaron.
just wanted to give you props because I thought it was a good
Look,
idea. I thought they were going to be good.
I have always said this about Aaron Rodgers, and I will say it to the day I die. From a talent perspective, he might be better than anybody I've ever seen. He's certainly as good as anybody I've ever seen. From a talent perspective, it's everything else.
Yeah.
And I've always said this, and time again, whether it's a performance on the field or lying about I was immunized, he never took the shot, to fucking, am I in again, am I out again with the retiring, all the fucking bullshit. Every fucking chance this guy, when you see his character. He shows you who he is. He's been doing it forever. And the Packers, you ask the Packer fans how relieved that he's gone. Think about this. This is a 4-time MVP. He won a Super Bowl. They're relieved that he's gone.
It also helps that you have Jordan Love.
But the point is, they didn't give a shit. They wanted him gone. We didn't know how good Jordan Love was yet.
True.
They didn't give a shit. They were like, just get him out of here.
Just get out.
Just get the fun. I can't take it anymore. It's like it was just, the word we're looking for here, America, is disgust.
See, I didn't pay attention.
They were disgusted
that
with
closely to him.
They were disgusted. They're saying he wasn't better than Brett Favre. Brett Favre at least was tough. At least Brett Favre would go. Brett Favre played before the rule. Brett Favre was one tough motherfucker. He wasn't smart. He was fucking tough.
Didn't he get addicted to painkillers because he was always hurt and he was always playing through it?
Brett Favre was a tough son of a bitch. No one will ever question his toughness. He's not the brightest bulb in the chandelier, but he's as tough as they come.
Remember when he broke his ankle when he was the Vikings quarterback, and he still almost brought them back?
Yep.
Through a pick in overtime, I think.
Yep. I mean,
that was weird when he was playing for the Vikings.
It was.
That was a good team, though.
Yeah, it was. But the thing is, from a talent perspective, Aaron Rodgers is as good as they come. But the reason I say he's a loser is because it's always about Aaron.
Yeah.
And when something goes wrong, it's never about Aaron. Never. And that's exactly why I call him a loser.
That's the issue.
Because that's what a loser is. Okay? In the ultimate team sport, with all that talent, he thinks he's so much above everyone else. It's just, it's disgusting.
Oh, man. There's Pat. I saw Pat.
And by the way, they fire the head coach Saleh, who everybody thought that was a great idea, and they got worse. I love Rob Lowe.
Tim
McGraw and the Hizzy. Oh, yeah. Celebrity Row.
Did you know that Tim McGraw's father, Tug McGraw, was the Mets closer that coined the term "you got to believe" in 1973?
His father?
His
whose
father
name
was
is what?
Tug. Tug McGraw.
Tug McGraw.
What?
I love it.
Remember, have you heard that song by Tim McGraw called "Live Like You Were Dying"?
Yes, love that.
He's talking about his dad who was dying of cancer.
Yeah.
He's talking about him.
I love the name Tug McGraw.
Tug McGraw.
That's fucking awesome.
So
Tug.
when you listen to that song, you hear kind of about how his dad was. His dad really wasn't there as much as he could have been because he was he had a baseball career.
Yeah.
But when his dad, I guess, was diagnosed with cancer, he started thinking about shit that he wish he had spent time on and stuff like that.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
But in 1973, when the Mets went to the World Series, ended up losing to the Orioles, their battle cry became "You Gotta Believe," and he's the one that said it, like in an interview.
That's crazy.
Oh shit, Soto, get to the bag.
Dude, got Soto out. The all-important first out.
He's got his closer on the mound. Good move.
So Aaron Rodgers has two choices here. One, he actually grows up and changes his fucking attitude about everything, which he's 40 years old. I seriously doubt that's going to happen. Or two, he fucking retires. Just fucking retire. You're done. Because you're not going to change. Aaron Rodgers didn't suddenly forget how to throw a football. Okay? Aaron Rodgers is still actually pretty mobile for a 40-year-old. He's pretty mobile. Aaron Rodgers hasn't really lost. His talent hasn't dropped. This is all between the years. And they did everything. They even got him the coordinator he wanted. They did everything he wanted. And he has failed on a massive fucking...
Yeah. It's reminiscent of like some NBA shit. You know? This is the like, you know what I'm saying, where you let a star come in and kind of tell you who to bring in, and then it,
I don't know, Kyrie Irving come to
crashes in, right? Some shit like that.
Kevin Durant,
like what
James Harden,
like what they did to the Nets. Remember what they did to the Nets?
Yep.
This is like that.
Yep. It is. They came in.
It's like a very similar thing.
They got the coach fired who got into the
Right,
playoffs the year
exactly.
before. They picked.
Yeah.
They
Was
picked,
it Kenny Atkinson?
Yeah, who did a good job.
Yeah, is
they
he
made
back
the
there now?
I don't know, but they made the playoffs without these three egomaniacs.
No, it was somebody else.
And that's why Kevin Durant will never be. He's another one.
Yeah.
Because he's the definition of mental midget. He's a great basketball player. From a skill perspective, he's got as much skill as anybody I've ever seen. That's not his problem in life. He's just like Aaron Rodgers. It's all between his ears. And it's like you can't. He goes to Golden State after they lose 4-3. A competitor would have come back the next year and said, "We're going to get these motherfuckers next year." Not go and join them. Then after winning back-to-back MVPs, you get too big for them. Fucking unbelievable.
I need to do this all on my own.
Yeah. And then you go handpick this team in Brooklyn. You pick the coach. And you fall flat on your fucking face. And then you try to do the same thing in Phoenix. Somehow people are still
Was it
giving
Lawrence Frank they got fired?
That guy was fired, I think, before the trade.
Really?
That brought Durant. I'm just
Ooh.
the judge.
He hung a curve.
That's a double.
He's lucky it wasn't a bomb.
That's a double.
Oh, Judge with a big hit.
Judge
Okay.
stepping up. Stepping up.
Judge has come alive.
Yeah, he has. He has, to his credit. He has responded. He didn't roll over.
Yeah, he didn't give up.
No, he didn't.
I like Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge is likable.
He's a very likable
He's
superstar.
a very likable superstar, yes.
Way more likable than Jeter.
See, to me, he reminds me of Mariano Rivera. Just one likable dude. I'll always have a spot in my heart for him. He's a Yankee, and I have a spot in my heart for him. I always will. Because he showed a moment of humility that you just don't see from guys. Like, he gets it. You want to know why he's the greatest closer ever? Because he has that between the ears like Brady did. Okay?
Somehow he is still humble.
He is. Mariano Rivera
Which is insane.
is by far the greatest closer I've ever seen.
With one pitch.
Yeah. And when the Red Sox finally broke him in 2004 and changed the landscape, the next year when the fans sarcastically clapped, he did this and every Red Sox fan at that moment fell in love with that guy.
Well, dude, the first...
It was awesome. It was a moment you never thought you'd see from a Yankee.
The first break in the armor, though, was before that.
When?
His first, like, I'm not going to say downswing. He never really had a downswing.
Not really.
But his first big blemish was the 2001 World Series after 9/11, when the Yankees had an amazing ALCS, got to the... I can't remember who they beat in that round, but who cares? Got to the World Series, and they played the Diamondbacks, who had Curt Schilling and Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
And
Studs.
and Mariano Rivera blew Game 7 in Arizona with a lead in the 9th. He blew it. That was the first like, oh shit, he can blow a save?
Yeah, but it was like 3 years before he blew the next one.
But then you guys really
it was us. Yeah.
You guys were like,
so
oh yes, he can.
the two teams that he happened against were world champions. Ended up being world champions.
Yeah.
So there's no shame in that.
No.
If he did that against two last place teams, I might raise an eyebrow.
And to this day, if somebody said, what closer would you take to close this game out?
Mariano Rivera.
Easily.
So he
Automatic.
gets it. And to me, is one of the reasons why he's the GOAT as a closer. He is. Because he has that in him, he understands.
Yeah. I saw his 600 save in person.
Again, Bird was like this. Marvin Hagler was like this. Big Papi was like this. I mean, he hit him? Did he hit him?
He walked him.
He walked him? Oh, shit.
So now there's 2 on, 1 out, 7-6.
We have a wedding in progress.
Stanton's
A
coming.
lot of wetting on this field tonight. And in the stands.
Dude.
A lot of wetness.
Big man Stanton's coming. Oh, he's pulling Trinan.
Wetness. The edge of wetness. We're going to
Trinan.
rename this segment The Edge of Wetness.
Trinan threw 37 pitches. That's not
Like,
good.
if you're in the parking lot, you're on the edge of wetness at this day. Like, total wetness.
He just told them, I'm okay.
Well, this is that ballsy move by the.
This is gonna be questioned.
This could be either
Turning point.
This could be historic one way or another.
This could be Grady Little
Yep.
or Dave Roberts.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yeah, this could be when Dave Roberts became the world's greatest
So
manager.
his closer's on the mound, and he's thrown 37 pitches. He just gave up a double. He hung a breaking ball And then he walked Jazz Chisholm. He almost hit him in the face with a ball.
This takes balls by Alex Cor. I mean, what's his name?
Dave Roberts.
This takes balls. This is balls.
Or is it just a bad decision?
We're going to find out, but this is gutsy. Because everything you just told me tells me you pull him.
I know. But shit, who
players go? This is either going to be a movie moment or it's going to be a movie moment.
One way or the other.
Yeah, one way or the other. This is riveting.
You got him.
He got one. If he catches it, that's Mookie.
But just the fact that he got that out.
Got one.
You got to feel
and
good
kept
about
the guy
it.
at second. This could be. This is going to be a moment for somebody.
Well, you saw it. He walked to the mound, and I could see.
See, this is why this show is so historically fucking great. We get moments like this. I could
see Trinan's mouth. He was like,
"This is why IDD. You can't find a show like this. Every time it's on, there's a riveting sporting event going on while they're on the air. That is not a coincidence anymore. It happens all the time.
It's my third cousin, Anthony Rizzo.
No relation to Frank?
Is this
Frank Rizzo?
It's Frank Rizzo.
Frank Rizzo. Oh, did you see that thing dip?
Like a frisbee.
It dipped. It was like, hit me, no. Watch this guy tattoo it off.
It's a big now Rizzo.
This kid's got power.
He's won a World Series with the Cubs.
This kid could throw.
He's not scared.
This kid could take it yard. He'll go yard.
He's not as good as he used to be though.
Go yard. Oh, that was it.
Oh God, he's throwing down.
Whoa, that was risky. A lot of risky things going on.
What if that had hit him?
Oh yeah, what if he missed the
well, I mean, if it had hit Judge and bounced off, he could have taken off for third.
Or it just misses everybody.
Yeah.
That was risky. A lot of risky. Again, Aaron Rodgers, not you. Riveting. This is riveting.
But he's got Rizzo 0-2.
Hey, Aaron, I looked up the definition of riveting in the dictionary. It said, not you.
0-2. What did that just
say? Are you getting the sense I hate Aaron Rodgers?
That just said 0 home runs in his last 111 at-bats. Why
is that better than John Elway? What?
You're still talking about that asshole?
Dude,
we got to. This is a riveting moment.
The title of the segment is "You're a Loser, Aaron Rodgers."
I thought it was on the edge of wetness.
No, Aaron Rodgers is a loser. That's going to be the title. You watch how many clicks this gets in Green Bay.
Oh, he struck him out.
Wow, that could have been the movie moment, the Disney movie moment. You got him. He pulled, dude. It's like do you remember the Untouchables? Mm-hmm. When fucking Elliot Ness is sitting there on the steps and the guy goes, I'm walking out with the bookkeeper and the bookkeeper and me are driving away or else he dies. He dies and you ain't got nothing. And on the floor, about 50 feet away, laying down like on the floor, holding on to the baby rack, keeping the baby safe, is fucking Stone, the Italian dude, the shooter. And he's got him. And Elliot Ness goes, you got him? And Mike goes, yeah, I got him. And he goes, take him, boom, right through the fucking mouth. One shot. The guy's holding the bookkeeper at gunpoint.
He's telling me about a movie scene. I don't know what.
This is what it just happened. It just happened on the pitcher's mouth.
Did you see who's there cheering?
Yeah, magic.
Yeah. Does that make your skin boil a little bit?
Why? He's a LA guy.
Right. But he's one of your basketball nemesis.
Well, he's doing it to New York. It's not the Red Sox he's doing it to.
True. But typically you hate.
All right, this is again. I hate them both. I just hate New York more. It's just that simple. The lesser of two evils, right? In any event, Aaron Rodgers is a loser. Look, this is and the thing, and what really creases me is that throughout Brady's career, they kept talking about Aaron Rodgers as if he was as good as Tom Brady. In fact, I swear there was one year where Brady should have won that MVP, and they gave it to Rodgers 2 years ago. Brady had a better year, and just led the NFL in touchdown passes and touchdown yardage, and he's 44, and they gave Rodgers that MVP. It was bullshit. It was a sympathy award because Brady keeps winning and everything. They had to give Rodgers something over Brady. So fucking pathetic. And now he's here and he's fucking eating shit like you read about. It's fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. And all the guys that were comparing him to Brady are eating shit even more. And I love it. I fucking love it. I love it. You know what sucks? The Texans who would go in there and bend them over on Thursday night, they just lost Stephon Diggs. So the Jets might actually have a puncher's chance tomorrow night against the Texans because he just lost Diggs. I still hope the Texans fucking pistol whip their ass.
Oh, yeah,
That'll drop
Diggs for the season.
Yeah, that's a blow.
That sucks.
That sucks for them.
He wasn't their leading receiver, was he?
Yeah, he was. He was fourth or fifth in the NFL in catches.
Damn, I didn't realize that.
He was having a heck of a year with them. They were deadly with
Nico
him.
Collins been hurt for them?
He just came back.
But
They had one of the they were a real threat to Kansas City.
Yeah.
They got to find a receiver fast. See,
that's interesting because Deontay Johnson just moved.
Yeah.
Where'd he go? Baltimore?
Yeah, Baltimore got him.
That was a good. I mean, the Texans could have used that.
Texans could have used him. That made Baltimore better.
Yeah.
With Zay Flowers on his and those two tight ends.
Yeah.
And Derrick Henry. How has this team lost a game? How has this fucking team lost the Raiders? And the Chiefs. How are the Chiefs 7-0?
Was it the Raiders at home?
How are the Chiefs 7-0?
Was it the Raiders at home?
And Patrick Mahomes has 8 picks. Patrick Mahomes leads the NFL in picks, and they're 7-0.
The Panthers beat the Raiders.
Hey, that's it.
Oh, that's right.
That's the official IDD bandwagon team. You watch. We're gonna have a Carolina Panthers jersey in here next week.
The reverse bandwagon.
The reverse bandwagon. We don't
the
just
bandwagon that's going in the wrong direction.
No, we're on the bandwagon that has plenty of room. Tom and I can lay down sideways in this bandwagon because there's nobody in it. There's nobody in it. In fact, one of us has to drive because it doesn't even have a fucking driver. Because nobody will even drive it. There's nobody in the back. There's nobody in the front. It's one of those bandwagons that, like in the old westerns, you just see it in a field standing there, like because it's got no horses, it's got no nothing. It's a fucking useless bandwagon. No one wants it. Okay. And on this bandwagon, it's standing alone. It's standing alone in the field, and no one. That loser. that's what. You'll see this. Picture this wagon in the field, and there's 2 guys jumping up and down on it, waving at you. Fucking, that's me and him.
Going nowhere.
There is no one. I can guarantee this. There is no one on the Carolina Panthers bandwagon right now, except
the 2.
The 2.
The 2.
The real dynamic duo.
The 2.
Or in our case, the dynamic drips.
The dynamic drips. What the fuck? Did you say drips?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It could mean a lot of things. But it's derogatory.
Apparently. I'm trying to figure out in what way.
Oh, God. Yes.
Kiki Hernandez
yes,
is up.
we are driving this bandwagon. We are driving it.
Kike.
So they got a guy. Who's on first? Who's that dude?
No. What's on first?
I am not playing this game with you.
Yes.
No. I'll just look it up myself.
Man, they've done this without Ohtani, basically. Ohtani's playing. He can't hit.
I know.
Because of that shoulder.
Yep.
His bat's slow. He's
Yeah,
still been
shoulder.
He's still been able to. Yeah, no. I mean,
He had a hit, though, didn't he?
dislocated
Did he
it?
get a hit?
I don't think so.
No?
He hit that ground ball to first.
I thought he was 1 for 3 last night.
Maybe he was.
I think he was. I think he got a hit.
Yeah, but I mean, last night was like.
Well, they got bent over.
They got
bent over.
destroyed, so it
They
didn't mean
got
anything.
bent over. I mean, but they were up 3-0. So it's like, all right.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal at all.
No.
I thought it was kind of silly the way everybody was talking, like, because they won that game, it meant they were coming back. Like, people were like, I'd be shocked if this doesn't go if this doesn't go back to LA. And I'm like, you'd be shocked if the Dodgers won tonight? They're the better team.
They've been the best team in baseball.
Yeah.
From the day training camp started, they were the best team in baseball. Everybody knew. So
There was a time in there where I thought Philly was better than them, but I was wrong.
They weren't healthy for half the season.
Yep.
At least half the season, they weren't healthy.
We call the balk.
They were just right there.
Call the balk.
Oh, shit. That could.
Man.
The Yankees.
You don't want to give up an extra run here.
We've got some wedding going on. in the pinstripes.
Yeah, it's moist.
There's some wetting, some wetness.
There's moisture.
I see wetness in the pinstripes.
This is beyond condensation at this point. You know, this is an actual.
This is the guy who's so drunk.
Yeah.
He goes to take a piss, and he thinks he's going to the bathroom. Instead, he opens the closet door and pisses in it. That's what this is right now. Doesn't even get to the bathroom.
Yeah, but I mean, this is more in the pants, I think.
Doesn't
I don't
you-
think this is in the closet.
That's still not getting to the bathroom.
This is in the pants.
No, he was trying to go to the bathroom, but instead he opened the closet
This is an
door.
absolute surprise wedding. Just right in the pants. You can't even get out of the chair.
We are arguing.
Dude, me and
What
me,
type? What is the motivation behind this wedding?
Me, Maddie,
Not wedding,
Me, Maddie, and
wetting.
Casey were arguing last night, and Maddie goes, "Do you realize we can't talk without arguing?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Do you understand how argumentative you are?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yes, I do. No argument there.
I completely agree.
I completely agree. I don't disagree. How about that?
No, I agree.
But I don't disagree.
Absolutely not.
I don't disagree with that. So yeah,
Key K, he's gonna
Key
come
K.
through here.
you don't have to. This guy throws another one past the catcher. Fucking shit.
These guys are on the verge.
Oh man, they are. Well, we'll see what happens here. If they can put a little cushion.
Tony Banda.
I mean,
I wonder who's gonna close the
who's
game.
coming up for the Yankees in the ninth?
Well, he just went through Soto, Judge,
Oh shit, they're not even those guys.
yeah, Chisholm, and Stanton.
They walked him.
Oh fuck.
Major
PK
wedding.
walked.
Major wedding. I'm telling you, this is the open the closet wedding.
Well, this could be a loaf spot actually. This could be a secondary loaf.
While he's wedding in the closet, he drops a loaf. There's a
Standing loaf.
there's a standing
The
loaf
standing
while he's wedding in the closet. All of a sudden, the loaf comes out.
I experienced a standing loaf in 3rd grade.
You did?
Oh my god, it was the worst, dude. It was the most embarrassing. I mean,
Why?
stand up loaf.
How does that happen?
I don't know. I was at my friend's house.
You weren't stoned. No, you're in
No, I
third
was a
grade.
kid.
Yeah.
I was at my friend's house. We were out playing in the woods, and like I had this shit. And instead of just going, "Hey man, can we go to your house?" Like I tried to hold it because I'm like, I don't want to shit in this kid's house. I didn't know him that well. Yeah, well, I didn't shit in his house. I ended up shitting in my pants.
Which was better, America? You
I think I
decide.
should have went for the
Go
house.
for the house. Fuck the
man.
friendship. I'm a fucking.
Oh, man.
Now, by the way, now he has that memory.
Well, that killed our friendship. We were
Yeah,
friends after.
yeah.
I was
Guy shits
absolutely embarrassed.
Hey, let me shit himself.
Every time I saw the kid for the next 20 years, all I could think was like, man, I shit my pants in his house.
And the thing is, and the story the kid tells is all the fucker I did was ask me to use my
Well,
bathroom.
no, it was so funny when I told him. I was like, dude, I gotta call my mom. He was like, why? I was like, I gotta go home. He was like, why? I was like, I pooped my pants. And
What?
He goes like this. He turns to me and he goes, why? I was like, I didn't mean
Why'd you just go use the bathroom?
exactly. It was the dumbest shit ever. But it was a loaf spot. I loafed.
Dumb shit.
Dumb shit.
That's where dumb shit came from.
Right. That's
dumb
the
shit.
dumbest shit you could ever
That's-
have.
that's as
but,
dumb
you
as
know,
it
I
gets.
learned from it.
There's a bathroom right
I
there.
learned from it.
No. I gotta rather shit my pants. Think of the logic behind this. I would rather shit myself than stink out of my
Yo,
that has probably been stunk out 1,000 times already.
when you
And
were,
what if they had air freshener?
dude, when you were like, oh, there's a bathroom right over there. No.
It's all good. It's all good. Just stay over there.
I've been planning this one. I've been planning
Let's
this.
play catch from about 100 yards
Oh,
away. Here, go long. Keep going.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, so
my God.
I've experienced the
Why
loaf
do we
spot.
always get on? This is my fault.
I've experienced the loaf spot.
This is
Okay.
my fault. This is
And
my
look,
fault.
I can be vulnerable on this show.
We always take a turn to turd down.
I can admit shortcomings. I can admit embarrassing moments in my life. You know, one day if you want to share any of your loaf spots, feel free.
Dude, it is my fault. With
Never
some
had a
point
loaf spot?
I don't remember. If I did, I was a kid, like young. I didn't have a loaf spot in grade school. No.
No? Second grade? First grade?
No,
Never
none.
once?
No, never.
You never had a shart as an adult?
No.
Oh, please.
Oh, I've had a shot. Yes, that I've had.
Okay.
I've had a shard. Yeah.
Okay.
I have-
But never a loaf spot.
No.
I mean, it's a unique thing.
No. Tom, let's think about how you got your loaf spot.
I know. It's a unique, I mean, it's
A rational person
It's a rare occasion.
goes to the bathroom. However,
Oh, man.
it is the irrational loony of loons who thinks to himself,
No.
no, quite all right over
Right
here.
here.
Right over here, thank you.
I go
No,
to the
no.
bathroom for no one.
I will stay right here. You stay way over there. Oh, my
Why
God.
should I have to subject my shit to the toilet?
I mean, that is terrible. I don't even know what to say to that. Like,
Well, dude, a loaf spot came from the actual, that's what happens. It just comes
this
out.
is the definition of dumb shit. It is.
Most loaf spots are.
Yeah, they are. So,
You know, why walk a guy when you can pitch to
that
him?
is a Hall of Fame loaf. When you think about why it happened.
Well, I mean, to think that I was in the third grade,
It's like a Seinfeld
to
episode.
think that one of my third grade moments
That's what it is.
is Hall of Fame worthy.
It's a Seinfeld episode.
Of course it is.
This is something that Jerry, I could say, or Costanza, definitely Costanza.
And he could never live it down. It
But
stuck with
in
him.
his mind, he's like, I can't go in there. I'll jeopardize the friendship. It's better to shit my pants.
I'll
Who the
jeopardize
fuck?
friendship.
Yeah, that's a Seinfeld episode.
That's not what I thought in my head. I didn't think I'll
You,
jeopardize
there,
the
was,
friendship.
there wasn't any Seinfeld when you did this. I don't think. How old were you? Oh, yeah, there was Seinfeld.
Early years, yeah.
Yeah, you were in 10 when you did this, right? Third grade? No,
No, younger than that.
8.
Yeah, something like that.
So you were born 82. You were 90 the first year of Seinfeld. This could have been an episode.
Coulda.
Yep.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yep. So anyway, we have a Seinfeld. See, that's the beauty of this show. We have everything. We even have a Seinfeld episode. Fucking amazing.
Well, we already had the airport,
We did.
right? Wasn't that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. So anyway, are we doing
It
a
got a
segment?
little
Are we doing a
convoluted.
segment 3?
I mean, why don't we just stay on and watch the end of the game?
Because this is already we're flirting with 50.
Well, nobody's watching it anyway. We're flirting with Fee.
Like anybody's.
I mean, we could just hit stop and record again if you want.
I was going to do that.
Yankees are coming up down 1.
We're going to come right back. Segment 3, what might be go down as a historic inning when you think about this.
Could be.
Segment 3 coming right up.